right, shower is completed. That's not okay.
Oh, I just saw the gnat again.
That's not okay, in my opinion. Oh! I've ordered takeout. Yes, I have. I'm using a literal butter knife right now.
Tried my first bite of food. It dribbled on me a little bit.
One day I will be a plus size influencer who has died. That is crazy.
This video is so raw, you guys. Fuck.
Damn, what a real bitch is that?
Hey there YouTube, it's me Hens, and I'm back here with Amberlynn. How's it going for you today? Hope you had a great Monday and that you're starting your Tuesday off well, if you're seeing it then. This one is called My Experience Having COVID for the First Time at 500 Pounds Sparkle Vlog. Let's get into this. Let me make sure it's sped up. Don't want to have to listen to her talk all slow and stuff.
Hey guys, it is February
Hey, Amber.
11th. How are you?
I'm
So
good.
if you guys remember in my last vlog, I tested positive for COVID for the first time ever. I'm telling you, I have had every symptom there is to a flu, to a cold, and it's genuinely been all
Yeah, that's kind of how COVID works. It's literally everything kind of an illness. I'm surprised you aren't complaining that you're experiencing like a dull pain and ache. Maybe she's not experiencing the dull ache and pain that you get like all over because she's so used to being in that kind of pain in general.
mixed together. I have had a high fever, I have had the shivers, I have been super sweaty, and then all of a sudden super cold. I've had loss of appetite, I've had nausea, headache, sore throat, swollen and painful lymph nodes, body aches, stuffy nose, running
She said it correctly. She said nodes, lymph nodes, not noids.
nose, cough, sneezing, chest pain like no other. My breathing is worse than usual. Some of my weirdest symptoms is just like I feel delirious, and I think it's just due to like the on and off fever, which I currently don't have now. And I also feel like super fatigued, but then at the same time I get random like bouts of just like energy. Today's day 3 of
That's weird. I never had that. I never had any like COVID energy.
my symptoms. Day 1 I thought, okay, is this allergies? Is this cellulitis? It was day 2 when I was like, I have a flu and COVID test, so why not take it? And then that's when I tested positive.
Why do you have your earbud in? Why do you have your earbud in if you're talking to us?
And then today's day 3. So I am having to quarantine, which is hard because I have to take Twinkie outside multiple times a day, but thankfully I have masks, and I'm also washing my hands extra, hand sanitizer, etc., etc. So today is actually Tuesday, which is my 3rd members live stream, and I keep going back and forth on whether I should do it or not because it's like people are relying on me, but I'm telling you I feel awful, and I personally don't want to go on live stream and be like, hi guys, I have COVID, because I don't want that to be like the topic of discussion because it actually gives me anxiety.
If you had just posted on your community tab and said, I have COVID, I'm sick, or even just I'm sick, and I can't come and do the members only live stream, that would be acceptable. And it wouldn't be something that you would have to prove. And the thing is, like, she wanted to show off that she was sick, and then she wanted to show off that it was COVID. Amberlynn wanted attention for being sick.
It's different when I vlog a couple minutes and then I move on and I try to distract myself, but with like a 2-hour live stream, I'm afraid that's going to be like the main focus that people are going to be talking about. So it's like if I do live stream, I'm
And ironically, she was the one who kept bringing it up.
not even going to tell anybody that I'm sick. I don't know, it's just conflicting. So it's been like 20 minutes since my last clip, and I just took some Dayquil and I can't taste it, and I also can't smell anything. So I just spent the last like 10 minutes trying to practice like an uptick in my voice because I have a lot of cameos that I have to do, and I don't want to be going on there like,
why would you do an uptick in your voice? That doesn't make you sound happy. It makes you sound like you're asking a question.
sounding like this. I know a lot of people like suffered with COVID who had like real jobs, who had to like quarantine and
why did she just put real jobs in quotation marks? You don't get to say that. If anybody else said it, that might be acceptable. You don't get to say that. You don't get to judge anybody else's work.
Lost a lot of money and stuff, so I'm definitely grateful that I work from home and I am privileged in that way, and I'm not trying to like undermine what other people went through. I just definitely am struggling trying to keep up.
Well, you did when you put them in fucking quotation marks, you bitch.
Just with everything right now. And if you guys didn't watch my last vlog, like I've always had a massive fear of COVID. That's how my grandpa passed away. COVID is...
Guess what? Millions of fucking people around the world died from COVID. You're not special. Your grandpa was not special. Sorry. Get over it. Maybe if you were in the real world, you would know this already.
Still here, still real, still scary, and I'm
And
noticing
you were never immune.
like I am so short of breath, and that scares me because I don't want to like have to go to the hospital.
Tell your doctor. Oh, you don't have a primary care physician, so you can't tell your doctor. You have to go to the emergency room, and then you have to seek out medical care there.
My hair up in hopes that like I gain momentum to do my live stream because I do not want to let people down. Like I would rather feel miserable for those 2 hours, feeling like actual garbage, than have a lot of people be upset that I.
This is performative for all of her new subscribers. Everybody who knows about Amber's work ethic knows that she doesn't really care. She's just saying this because she's been trying to commit to her schedule. And if honestly, people were already saying that they were going to start charging back against her because they felt like her live streams were a waste. So this is her trying to keep them interested.
I didn't live stream. Okay, guys, so it's been about 30 minutes since my last clip, and I decided that I am going to go live, but I'm going to do it earlier than usual. So I'm going to go live in an hour and a half. So I just posted a community tab letting everyone know. So I just want to kind of meet in the middle. I don't want to let anyone down, but I also want to be able to rest for the rest of the night. And I'm really sad because someone's like, girl, you got to give us more time. Why couldn't this be posted in the morning so we could be ready at 6 p.m., which is understandable, but I didn't know I was going to do this. But what made me sad was someone replied and said because she doesn't care about the convenience of others, even if they're paying her, which is not reality. And behind the scenes, you guys can definitely see that. Like, it just makes me really sad. Someone commented,
Amberlynn is just so fixated on what she thinks. She really does not care about anybody else's opinion. And what they're saying is valid. You should give as much a heads up as possible. And that's why I feel bad whenever, like, when I'm uploading my videos and then the time keeps changing. I hate that shit because it makes it harder for me to say in the post. And then whenever somebody sees it and then it's not live or the premiere's not going, they're like, oh, well, fuck that. I'm not going to watch that or stick around waiting.
no pants, question mark. That is a true statement. I currently am not wearing pants. I'm wearing a
Ew.
dress. 9
Ugh.
times out of 10, I am wearing a dress.
Why do you have to keep saying that? And she's just saying, "Oh, I'm wearing a dress." Yeah, your dresses look like shirts, which means you're bare assing whatever you're sitting on. Ew.
And I wear pants usually
Gross.
only when I'm going.
That's why Casey's fucking mom was all over you. And that's why Crystal's family had blankets all over everything, because they knew what kind of nasty ass you are.
In public because I mean, who wants to see my legs? I mean, probably a lot of people for the laughing stock of the matter, but
No, most people are just interested in seeing them because you're so adamant about hiding them. Even when you show the leggings, you never show your bare legs. And it's probably because what I believe Brittany said, that they're purple and swollen. And you probably have varicose veins, and it probably doesn't look pretty. And it probably is pretty painful because varicose veins, I've heard, are really painful.
I don't want my legs to be shown. Someone else replied with, that would involve her sticking to a plan, and she's never had a good track record of those. I'm trying
That's
really
pretty
hard.
true.
Past Amberlynn, oh, she would have canceled this live stream literally in a heartbeat. She wouldn't have second guessed it at all. I'm reading comments because I'm specifically looking for like my members' comments because I like to.
I'm just curious why she has the earbud in, and I know she's claimed, well, I'm not listening to anything. I don't believe you. There's no reason to have it in if you're not doing anything. And it's not like she's at her office and there's people walking around and it gives her some like measure of mental peace because she's not listening to the clamor. But this is just her in her apartment. She's alone. She doesn't even have her TV on in the background. So nothing is making noise.
Heart them or reply to them, but in the middle of all of that, I'm also seeing comments from people who aren't members. All right, you guys, so I'm in my live stream spot, so I am about to live stream right now.
She looks
So
terrible.
when I show you guys random clips for my live stream, to me, it feels like it's a 2-minute trailer or a 3-minute trailer of like a 2-hour movie. Definitely not the highlights, not the lowlights, just random.
She's really looking like a member of the Addams family. Like she ate Wednesday and wanted to become Thursday.
Little moments. So I have to be live in 30 seconds, so I'm gonna go. Hello, hello.
Hello,
Brandon,
hello.
hi. Wait!
Ugh, my ears.
Brandon as in Brandon? What? Like, my jaw's on the floor. I met Brandon in 2nd grade. and I'm just like in love with this boy. I'm like, oh my God. We become really good friends. All of a sudden, we're in high school, and I'm like in love with this boy still. Like, I'm like, what is
What the fuck? You're in love with a boy? I mean, I've never been in love with a girl, so there's that.
going on? We decided to like date for a minute, and it was
I
the
don't
most
understand
awkward
that.
thing in the whole world. Like, we genuinely couldn't do it. There was like the biggest dog like ever that I've ever seen in my life, but it was the sweetest little baby. Twinkie will bark at any small dog, big dogs like pit bulls, bulldogs, Rottweilers, or just any sort of
Twinkie is not well socialized, honestly. She's good around some of the animals that she's been raised around, but she's not good with other dogs because when Amber was with Destiny and Beck, she wouldn't bring Twinkie to the family functions. And then remember, when Mama Lynn went to that party and brought Amber, she didn't bring Twinkie, but there were other dogs there. So I think Twinkie's just not a team player.
big dog, right? Twinkie's
Which
just
is fine. Which is fine. It's not her fault. It's Amber's fault for not socializing her well. I mean, she and Destiny left Twinkie and Wasabi in their moldy apartment in Florida for like weeks. They just like had the place moldy as hell, and they were leaving them there when they went to work and when they went to Destiny's dad's house and did all that other stuff. And it's obvious why Twinkie has such behavioral issues because you remember Twinkie used to bark all the time when Jade Wifey first moved in, and then she always barks whenever she hears a commotion. So,
love with them. I'm like, girl, the math ain't mathin'. Definitely Father Grace my point of presence. How do you feel about people
what the
calling you a
fuck?
narcissist? I
What the hell? Amberlynn is so weird.
like confront this with therapists in the past.
The religion isn't weird. It's Amber that's weird.
I'm like, everyone calls me a narcissist. Like, am I? Like, can we figure this out? Because
I never really use that term for her because I don't need to describe her like that. There's so many different terms that you can use to describe her behavior that gets to the core of it without putting a label on it as like a whole. And I'm not a psychiatrist or anything, so I can't diagnose her as anything like that. But it's very self-oriented behavior, and it's always the aggrandizement of her own ego that she's after. So, I mean, that's pretty standard, right?
I think it would genuinely just make me feel better if you just like diagnosed me and just went straight for it. Like, bro, you're a narcissist. But like, I've talked to two, and I'm gonna talk to my new one about it too. I'm not gonna.
I don't think that the therapist would tell you that though, right? Like that might compromise the therapy because then you won't be willing to do certain things if you think it's going to impact how you move through the world.
Lie. And they're just like, bro, no. They don't say bro. I don't know. Am I? I woke up today. Oh, okay. Weird. All she does is rest. You're a troll. How does batteries work? Like, I mean that so genuinely. My breathing is
You don't know how batteries work? Amber, go back to elementary school.
98. My beats per minute is 72. Hold on. Let's be calm.
What the fuck?
That made me anxious. It went up to 74. What? This is the most unemployed thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, kinda. Kinda.
Okay.
That's a pretty good description for it. It's somebody who just has way too much time on their hands and they don't realize how juvenile they really are.
What is happening? That's crazy behavior. Even if it's BPD, emotions are still valid. That made me I think with more therapy, I'm gonna learn that like valid. Some troll. Stop. If you find out the real tea, like who gives a fuck what I'm eating? Like mind your biz.
You should care. And plus, you can't taste anything. You can't smell anything. Why are you just eating? I know you're not hungry.
Anyways, that's the weirdest thing in the world to me.
I would force myself to eat during COVID. And that's the crazy thing is like it would taste like ash. So I don't know why she's just going freely and eating. Like you don't taste anything.
You guys, if I look like a mess, I have an excuse now. So don't make fun of me. I'm also weirdly breaking out right here. I don't break out. Like that's not something I experience often right now.
That's not true. You literally get zits all the time. And you have from the time that you were with Crystal all the way through the time that you were with wifey.
Oh, it's currently hailing. I don't know what's going on, but there is ice falling from the sky. That is not snow.
That sounds like ice. That sounds like hail. I love hail. It's really dangerous, but I love it.
So it's super late, and I was just editing some of this video, and I just wanted to pop in.
Oh,
And say,
it looks like your little buddy is coming to visit. It looks like your little buddy's coming to visit you, Amber. Yay!
thank you guys so much for an amazing live stream today. So crazy, like how I can literally just transport myself into a different mind frame. Like I forgot that I was sick for 2 hours, even though I did end up telling people that I had COVID in my live stream, even though I didn't want to. But someone
Oh, girly pop, you're gonna feel it tomorrow. Whenever I tried to push myself when I had COVID, oh, instant regret the next day.
asked, they were literally like, "Do you have COVID?" And I was like, "Oh, that's funny." And then people were like, "Why is that funny?" And then I looked super insensitive because I was like, "COVID's definitely not funny." So let me explain. It's funny because I do have COVID and you're low-key psychic. I don't know. It's just scary. And genuinely, this whole time I thought I was supposed to quarantine for 10 days, but turns out it's just 5. I don't know how feeling this horrific means only 5 days.
It's only 5 if you don't have any option. You should do it for as long as you need to. You don't need to go out in public, so you should enjoy your time of not needing to get up and go out.
Of quarantine. That's wild behavior because I feel awful and I'm on day 3. Tomorrow's day 4. So just day 4 and day 5, and then I can go peace out into the world.
It depends on how you're feeling. The rest of us plebes have to go to work, so we only get 5 days. You have as long as you want since you're unemployed. You are a freelance actor. Don't worry about it. Just stay off the internet if you really want.
Well, no, that's just no. Seems very selfish. I do not want to get anybody sick. And you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, am I breaking out because of that damn mask that I wear every day? Just 2 days
No.
now. Maybe my face isn't used to it.
Well,
I don't know, but my
actually,
lips are.
if you're wearing it every day, yes, you should be changing your mask. If it's a paper one, yeah, you should be changing your mask. Or if it's a fabric one, you should be washing it.
Dry. Like I am. Oh, I'm just gonna drink some Gatorade, finish editing what I have of this video so far, and I will catch up with you guys in the morning. I hope that I wake up feeling better. I will let you guys know. For me, it's in hours. For you guys, it's in
That's the other thing. She always drinks Gatorade, but Gatorade has so much salt in it, and she never drinks water. That's part of why she is so swollen.
literally 2 seconds. You guys, so it is the next day. It's February 12th, and I feel worse. I am not going to be vlogging today. I really just want to rest.
I told you, Amber. I told you, don't you go live. And you went live, and you were gonna feel like shit the next day. Did I call it or what?
Because I have a lot of anxiety and it's really scaring me. Like my oxygen level has dropped and it's just, I feel like the COVID is literally just sitting right here in my body. And
Hey, at least it didn't go down in your lungs, because the second time I think I got it, it went down into my lungs, and I have asthma now worse than I did before, so that I have to have an inhaler whenever my allergies get really bad.
I just feel weird, brain fog, delirious, and I just need to take care of myself.
Also, you notice the smoothing filter? It's really fucking struggling because her skin is so bumpy. Watch. And then she's finally in enough light that it's actually
I have
struggling.
A lot of anxiety and it's really scaring me.
That's why she looks so splotchy.
Oxygen level has dropped and it's just, I feel like the COVID is literally just sitting right here in my body and I just feel weird, brain fog, delirious, and I just need to take care of myself for the day. Hey guys, I really wasn't going to vlog today, and I'm sure I am a big ol' jump scare. I'm a
What
mess
is that
right
sound?
now. I am currently playing the new Mario Party Jamboree online right now. But I just wanted to give you guys an update that like I have the most horrific cough. Like it is from
You couldn't turn that down? Can you not turn that Nintendo down? I have a Switch too. You don't hear me playing it in the background?
Listen, this is gonna be TMI, but it is extremely painful, and I'm coughing up like phlegm, and the cough just sounds horrific. Like yesterday.
Yeah, it's like a terrible cough. It's almost like a pneumonia cough, but like not as deep and dry. So at least you're coughing stuff up.
It started off as like
You need to ask, if you're gonna be sick for a while, you need to ask your mom to get you an expectorant so it'll help you kick up some of that phlegm.
I'm sure some of you heard it in my live stream, but today it has like literally went on steroids and it has created a monster of a cough. And I'm hoping that when I wake up tomorrow, I feel better The cough is gone. I know that's like not realistic. My breathing's better, thank God. I was worried about that for a minute. But like the cough is crazy. I am about to go to bed after I play this game. Oh,
What
it's
the
actually my
fuck?
turn right now.
So you couldn't be bothered to film at all earlier that day? And it's just a little, hi, I'm complaining, but then, hi, I'm playing a video game and I'm gonna not turn down the volume so you have to listen to it the whole time.
You guys, a little peeksy boo. And I have been needing to
Is
rest,
this,
yes.
this is Mario Party. I thought she said it was Mario Kart.
But I was able to complete my taxes today, so I
Did
did
she
do
not
something
say,
productive. So
did
I'm
she
happy
say
about
Mario
that.
Party?
Yes. I'm a mess right now. I am currently playing the new Mario Party Jamboree
Okay, she
online.
did say Mario Party. I'm dumb. I'm a dumb.
I feel better.
But then I saw the cart and I was like, what? I thought she said, what? What?
My turn right now. Give you guys a little peeksy boo. And I have been needing to rest, yes. But I was able to complete my taxes today, so I did do something productive.
Yay, because that's so difficult. Although I don't know how it is to do YouTube taxes. That probably is more difficult. I don't understand that. I did my taxes as soon as the documents were available. So basically the beginning of February. And then I got my refund before anything could go wrong.
Productive, so I am happy about that. And another thing, I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, is my taste and my smell
Oh, hey, it's your best friend. It's Ghostface Killer. Amber, pick up the phone, Amber. Pick up the phone.
is like completely gone. Like it's as if I've never been able to taste and smell a day in my life. It is honestly the strangest thing in the world. Like I
It
was
is
gonna
pretty
make spaghetti
weird.
last night for dinner.
One of the times I had COVID, I could still taste really, really salty stuff. And sort of sweet stuff a little bit, but everything else was just not there at all.
And that was when I was like really losing my taste. And I was telling the live chat that, and they were like, "It's gonna be like you're eating a bowl of worms." And I was like, "Oh my god!" So I ended up not making spaghetti. But yeah, we're coming to the end of day
I love
4
that for
with
her.
COVID. It's like I don't know if I had COVID longer than that. It's just like my symptoms started showing 4 days ago, or what really. I don't really know. I don't know who I got it from, where I got it from. You know, I have speculations, and I have, you know,
The dead look on her face makes me think that she's pissed. I think she's just trying to hold it in so she doesn't say anything on the internet.
no.
Because it'll be used against her forever.
My grandma's been sick, my stepdad's been sick. I went to bingo recently, and this guy was coughing the whole time, and he was sitting like just like 2 rows in front of me. Like there's just so many outcomes.
If he was sitting in front of you, why would him coughing directly come to you and not anybody else? Make that make any sense? Unless he's facing you.
Anything. No one's really to blame. Everyone's getting sick lately, and it definitely sucks. I'm not gonna lie. I can't believe it took 5 years for me to finally get COVID. Like I know this whole vlog has been nothing but that, but that's literally what I'm just dealing with.
She seems like she's still proud. The smile on her face says, yeah, 5 years, I did that. I did that.
Probably just gonna end this vlog, and like I said, after I play this game, I am just gonna go to sleep. Anyways, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.
Bye.
Hey guys,
February 11th. 13 days ago. Let's check out the comments. 2026. I gained 100 pounds because of long COVID. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine? Can you imagine she says that? Anyone paying for her lives is so dumb. Spend that money elsewhere. Literally. Except for the reaction channels. Karina and Salty, they're doing the good work for us in the community. We can't keep being this far behind. It's actually insane. You don't even do enough things to be this far behind. And that's why she's so far behind, because she has nothing to do. She doesn't know anyone. She doesn't do anything. She doesn't have any hobbies. She doesn't have any interests. She doesn't have any new things that she wants to go out and do. Nothing. Nothing at all. But she would call other people's lives tragic and pathetic. But clearly, that's only a projection. Documenting her COVID experience like she's patient zero. Literally, this is how people did it when they were like in 2020. I have a Switch too. You don't hear me playing it in the background. It's so stupid. And she acts like she's the first person ever, and we should just like bend over backwards to be so loving of her because she's sick. Please. Who's the new girl whose accent you're adopting now? Never know. Sympathy Bone has left the chat. It was never here, to be honest. Whoever this new girl is definitely says bro a lot. Bro. 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 Baby doll, maybe your shortness of breath has something to do with being 500 pounds. To be fair, COVID does knock the wind out of you. The sparkle emoji after that title is so odd. I guess because there's no virus emoji. That's what she decided to do. I'm so short of breath. Amber, you are already short of breath. And your audience has to deal with you practically hyperventilating after walking 2 feet when you were 572.4 pounds and getting out of breath from sitting while cooking. That didn't worry you in the slightest. But suddenly you're having this epiphany. Girl, give me a break. Also, I noticed in this video, she was only sitting down. She never filmed herself standing up. That was something I noticed when I was doing a scrub through to get the pictures for the thumbnail. I'd rather have COVID than be 500 pounds for the past 10 years. You can always have both. Both. A lot of people are relying on you when it comes to what? LOL. Your blood oxygen shouldn't be 89. It should be over 95. Interesting. Interesting. Ooh, that's probably true. Oral, you've never had a loss of appetite. Especially because she's eating those chips. Pringles don't have that much flavor to begin with. If it's not certain flavors, they don't have that much flavor. And add on top of that you couldn't taste it, then you're just eating cardboard. You're literally eating cardboard. Because they don't even have a crunch like chips. They have just a crisp, like a cracker kind of the feel compared to a regular chip. Let's read one more. Oh my gosh, this is perfect. Get well, my squishy petri dish. I love that. I love it. It reminds me, it's giving me flashbacks of freshman biology in college and culturing labs in the basement of the bio building. So much fun. Anywho, if you enjoyed this reaction, leave a like, subscribe, and leave a video game controller in the comments. Talk to you later. Bye.